Good evening, VV Nation. Happy Friday. We made it to the weekend. My name is Ryan. Always a pleasure giving these 6 p.m. videos. Now, tonight's presentation, we're going to go over space. I haven't done a video on this sector in a couple weeks now, so I wanted to just, revisit it. I know a lot of you individuals, hold some of these positions. It's a hot space, a lot of geopolitical reasons, a lot of momentum in this space, and I'm talking about aerospace and defense. So we're going to take a look at the sector chart. There's a little bit of a pullback right now. We're going to see if the sector still has momentum to the upside, if it's a good time to be buying these type of positions, or if we should be getting defensive when it comes to aerospace and defense stocks. On top of that, I'm going to give you some fish tonight. We're going to take a look at the top growth stocks in this space. That's right. We're going to take a look at all of our aerospace defense stocks, resort them by earnings growth rate, and take a look at the top 5 and see if there's any good buys to be had with these positions. So if this is something that you're interested in, stick around and let's get started. All right, big event coming up. We got the Las Vegas 2-day investment seminar coming September 20th, 21st, 2025. You can achieve the VIP experience in person. Just go to VectorVest.com/Vegas to register now. All right, now we're in the VectorVest 7 software, taking a look at the sector chart of aerospace and defense. So these are all the aerospace and defense stocks collectively, so we can see how they move as a unit. As well, down below, I do have the valuation of the sector. We valued at $71, currently coming in at $105. We see value kind of on the decline here of the last few months, while price action diverging away from our valuation. Investors are paying a premium. Doesn't mean that, this is a price target on aerospace and defense, just what we currently feel the sector is worth. Now, down below, if I zoom in a little bit, we've got our RT, which looks at the short-term price trend, just lets us know if it's in the favor of the bulls or the bears. It's an oscillator. Above 1 is favorable for the bulls. Below 1, typically favorable for the bears, right? So right now, you can see RT still above 1, but it's losing ground heading to that oscillation point of 1, showing weakness in this trend. And up top, we have the 20-day EMA along with a 40-day moving average of price. We see a break in the 20-day. We see a break in the 40-day. A little bit of a retest with rejection right at both of these levels here. As well, it looks like the 20-day EMA sitting at 107.33 is just slightly above the 40-day moving average of price here, but a crossover to the downside, which would be bearish in nature, could happen at any time. So as of right now, I'm not going to say, jump and buy these positions right now, because it looks like we might be forming a downtrend. If you want some confirmation to the upside, let's take out this high here of 108.46, so that way we can get a higher low with a higher high in the definition of an uptrend. So that's the confirmation I'm looking for right now. But if you're holding aerospace and defense stocks, just be careful, because we are seeing weakness in the rally that we've had really since about April here. You can see the space has taken off quite a bit. I know a lot of the stocks that you mentioned in the comment section are up big. So just make sure you protect profits as we see some weakness when it comes to the bulls in aerospace and defense. All right, now we're taking a look at the top 5 stocks with the highest earnings growth rate, or GRT. Now, there's 82 stocks found in aerospace and defense. These 5 stocks have the highest forecasted earnings growth rate. If we take a look here, 52% is the highest with Standard Aero. The lowest in the list, 34% with A2Z. In addition, if we look at the sales growth rate, double digits across the board. We've got some sell and hold recommendations. So these might be potential dips to buy. Let's take a look at the charts and see exactly what the charts are trying to tell us. First on the list, Standard Aero. I will say this, the stock's pretty much been range bound or consolidating since it came out less than a year ago. But look at the valuation. The stock's valuation way overvalued when compared to price. But if we notice, look at the rise in the valuation. The valuation coming in at $23.14, currently sitting at $26.86. Looks like we're trying to get a pivot off the bottom of this channel. We'll see if that's the case. Otherwise, if price action continues to drop, we see momentum in the moving averages to the downside right now. You could find some value in this position with great forecasted data in the near future. If I continue to scroll down, we've got LOR, Lore Holdings here. A lot of momentum to the downside, way overvalued. Value is pretty flat here. Great forecasted data, but investors are paying a premium for this position. And right now, that momentum is in favor of the bears, so I can't get behind it. Now, if we take a look here, we've got ETCC. This stock greatly undervalued, but look at the valuation also on the decline. Pretty strong sell ratings here. RT relative timing letting us know that the bears still are in control. A little too early on this position as well. Not a fan of it. Great forecasted data, undervalued. We value the stock at $250. So if you like penny stocks, hey, put this on your watch list, put it in your shopping list. This could show some opportunities in the future, but right now, a little too aggressive for my liking. Now, here's KRMN, Carmen Holdings, a lot of momentum to the upside. I like this stock. A little bit of a retest on this 20-day EMA with this bottom wick today. I like that for the bulls. In addition, the retest sitting right on that 40-day, so a good setup for the bulls. The stock is overvalued. Great forecasted data. I'd stick to the technicals on this, maybe use something like star search or moving averages to keep you in the trade, but I like this momentum to the upside I'm seeing with Carmen. Now, here's the last stock. We've got price action, nice steady rise from lower left, upper right, and look at the value keeping up. The stock actually undervalued right now, trading at $9.58. We value the stock $12.41, and look at the growth rate and earnings on the rise. Sales growth rate on the rise. Earnings per share on the rise. Great forecasted data. A little early to be jumping in this position for my liking. RT being below 1, and we did get a retest from the bottom end of that 20-day EMA with some rejection there. You can see 3 bearish candlesticks in a row. So I'd like to see price action get above these moving averages or RT back in positive territory before getting too bullish on this position. But from these list of stocks here, 2 of them are showing some great opportunities potentially here in the near future, this being one of them. Now, I hope you enjoyed tonight's presentation to keep you on the right side of the defense trades and enjoyed some of the stocks I presented to you this evening. Now, if you did enjoy the video, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next week.